Yo, this music is kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. The music is stressing me out a bit. Oh my god. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Tay, thank you so much for the 4-month sub. Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Hi, A6. Hi, Low. Hi, Shark. Hi, Ultimo. Hi, Bill Bob. Hi, Super Cool. Hi, Lion. Hi, Depot. Hi, Seza. Hi, Tay. Hi, Bastion. Tay, thank you for the 4-month sub again. I just said it. Hi, Evil Potato. Hi, Yuki. Hi, Jock. Hi, Licky Chewy. Hi, Arvis. Hi, Ilya. Hi, Nando. Hi, Sage. Hi, Ehan. Hi, Worm Junkie. Hi, Sharpen. Hi, Old School. Yeah, this is a new shirt. Minnie got this for me as a surprise, actually, before we even met. She's like, I got you this shirt. I was like, that's so nice. And it's a sick shirt. Look at it. It's my goats. Zandberger, thank you for the Prime sub. Witcher 3 expansion. I did hear about that. I thought that was just a joke. Or like nothing important. Hi, Tolnan. Hi, Espress Leo. Hi, Zandberger. Hi, Max. Hi, Kanky. It is kind of giving ritual sacrifice music, yeah. It's Lunacid. 1 PM practice stream. Parky's on the grind. Yeah, I am on the grind. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. I am extremely on the grind. Hi, Looney. It's been 11 years since the last expansion. Yeah, aren't they supposed to be working on Witcher 4 or something? How long the stream is gonna be like... Okay, I have to leave. I'm going to a Bruno Mars concert tonight, and I have to leave at 4. Like, 4 is when my sister will come to my house. So, I've done my makeup already. I've fixed my hair. All I have to do is change my outfit. So, I will maybe stream until 3:45. Maybe till 4, depends on what we're doing. Maybe till 3:30, depends on how comfortable I feel with what we've done today. Hi, Evil Bald Man, welcome in. No, we have... oh yeah, it's blind, shit. Guys, listen, I could have started stream 45 minutes ago. But you know what happened? My computer didn't want to turn on. Okay, I can't listen to this music. What is this? I do want some anxiety, but I want it to be ambient. Yeah, that is absolutely what that is. Oh, this is my favorite playlist by far. This one's eclectic. I want another one like this. Anyway, yeah, so my computer wasn't turning on. I was actually ready. Like, I was actually ready 40 minutes ago. I was actually ready. And my computer wasn't turning on, and I was sitting here trying to make it work, and it just, like, wasn't. And then I finally had to, like, Google on Reddit, and I had to uninstall my most recent update. And then it finally turned on. So yeah, I was gonna start that long ago, but I didn't, obviously, because of that computer issue. So yeah, let's try and go until like 3:30 at the least. So only 2.5 hours. I apologize if that's a little bit of time, but I'm not streaming tonight because I'm going to a Bruno Mars concert, obviously. And so, better than nothing. Enjoy the Bruno Mars concert. Thanks. Guys, speaking of concerts, yo, one of the most exciting concerts that I've always wanted to go to was Starbomb, which is Game Grumps' little music parody group. And I've been listening to them for so many years. I love video game parody music. That's like my favorite genre of music. I love it. I think it's so much fun. And they're going on tour. They're going on tour, and they're coming to Toronto. So I'm gonna go see them in October, and I'm literally so excited. I'm like actually so stoked. The Bruno Mars concert I'm not that excited for because I didn't buy the tickets. I just, like, my friends had an extra ticket, so they were taking me, but yeah. Aggie will not be going to the concert. He is streaming tonight, don't worry. Hi, Nameless Ace, thanks for the Prime. Hi, Gray. Okay, we can talk while I play. Let me open John Practice. Hope you're doing well, Gray. Rogers Stadium is gonna be packed. Yo, do you live there? Do you know how to get there? Because apparently it's kind of a mish. You like the JJK Fit things. Do I have a fave song from Bruno? I actually used to listen to Bruno Mars's old music all the time. So all of those that he plays, which I think he will play a lot of those. Alright. I I'm doing well, Gray. I'm on that grind as well. Oh, hi, Gray. I hope your stream is going well. Hi, Oxner. Thank you. Okay, let's try and get something that we can wield immediately. A spiked cestus. Jawbone axe. Yeah, that Jumpkin game I saw a little bit during his stream yesterday. The art style of that game is so weird. It's like a little bit confusing to understand. Oh, we can use a gargoyle greatsword for some reason. We have 13 strength. Yeah, fine. Okay, so what we're doing today, I'm obviously not doing any games. I'm just gonna kind of go over maybe some of the boss stuff that I did with Chris yesterday. Because he taught me a lot of really good stuff. I actually felt really, really positive about bingo yesterday when I was practicing with Chris. And I've been kind of doomer mode, I'm not gonna lie. So like actually massive shout out to Chris for that. Like he really helped my confidence yesterday. You heard rumors that Chris was nice? Chris was extremely pleasant, yes. He was so nice. Honestly, like Chris is my good friend, of course. Like I like Chris anyway. But like, I did not think yesterday's stream would just be that solid. W. Chris. You're gonna be starting Elden Ring soon since your boyfriend talked you into it, but you don't know what to expect. Well, good luck, have fun, innit? Did you watch it, A6? I will say, Obsession is like the only horror movie I've ever actually considered watching. I don't think I will, but like if there was one, it would be that one. The price of the Steam Deck is 900 Canadian or American. I am really determined to learn Grafted Scion. I do not want someone to be competing against me and to be like, well, I know Parky's not gonna get this, so I'm a guaranteed, like, this is a guaranteed square for me. I really don't want that. You know? I've been watching your streams to get an idea of what the game's gonna be like. I aspire to be how good you are. Well, thank you very much. That's really nice. Wait, it's $950 American dollars for the Steam Deck? What the hell? What? The base Steam Deck is 1,100 Canadian dollars? What? Am I tripping or is that insane? Why is a little handheld device that much money? That's insane. Thanks, Bill. Because parts are expensive. I mean, okay, that was greedy. Yeah, Lion King, I don't like horror movies either. Give me a Steam Deck, my mom is homeless. My mom is kinda homeless. Well, I'm not paying for a Steam Deck either. What are you talking about? I actually wanted a Steam Deck for a while this year, or like the start of this year. I actually wanted one. I was actually contemplating buying one. I don't know why. Oh, from Eugenics or something. There was a game I wanted to play on console or on handheld. Okay, I gotta get behind him on that. Why did I go with the Switch instead? Well, I went with the well, I just prefer, like, if I was gonna have one, it's always gonna be the Switch. Because the Switch has exclusive Nintendo games, of course. The Steam Deck, honestly, for me, like, is not actually, like... I don't know how much use I would get out of it, to be honest. Because I'm a Nintendo girly, and also, for anything that's not Nintendo, I just play on my iPad. And call me what you want, but I actually love playing games on my iPad. But I would probably just replace my iPad with the Steam Deck if I did that. Do games look good on the Steam Deck? Like, does Elden Ring, like, play clean on the Steam Deck? It looks great, yeah. Okay. I mean, if things run well, then okay. But 1,100 Canadian dollars? Girl. No, I pressed roll! Frick! I kind of want to reset that. Whatever, I guess. Let's go practice Tree Sentinel. I just need to, like, go over some of the stuff Chris taught me just so it's, like, etched in my brain, you know? Oh, some games aren't supported on Steam Deck. Like what? Hi Droopy. Guys, day streams are kind of cozy. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a day stream as well, but it's not gonna be short. I'm seeing my friend at 7, I think. Maybe 8, maybe 7, I don't remember. So I'm gonna stream until then. Probably until like 6:45 or 6:40. Where are the glasses? What's it to ya? My glasses are actually fake. Yo, Corrupted! Thank you so much for 10 subs. Thank you. Appreciate that. Holy crap. It's a good day, huh? Oh, true. If there's no controller support, that makes sense. Oh, I forgot to turn off the in-game music. Oh, no, I like the clear, obscure music. I can't hear it now. Oh, that's for the Steam Deck. Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, that is the swing that I can never remember if it's the swing or if it's the slam down. There's no YouTube chat because they're mean to me and I don't like it. Okay, goal for this boss is to always dodge his shield attacks properly. Okay, the horse stomped on my face. YouTube chat was being weird to Aggie last night. I'm shocked. YouTube chat, weird. YouTube chat is only ever weird, respectfully. YouTube chat has never been normal. I did beat this, yeah. Great question, thanks. YouTube chat is just like so weird, it's not even worth thinking about, kind of thing. They're not just mean, they're weird, and like, what are they ever talking about? I did finish JJK, the anime, yeah. I think the only exception to YouTube chat not being weird is if you're only a YouTube chat streamer, not Twitch streamer. Yo, those are insane, dude. Your hair looks amazing, thank you. Yeah, I'm practicing for Elden Ring Bingo, which is a... Well, Elden Ring Bingo is exactly what it sounds like. But my friend, Captain_Domo, is hosting a Elden Ring Bingo tournament called Bingo Brawlers. It's been going on for 5 seasons now. This is going to be the 6th season. I have participated in 1 and 4. And I've decided to come back this time and try again. And therefore, I have to practice a lot more than I normally would for something, just because the seasons that I haven't been playing, everyone else has been playing, or like a lot of people have been playing or doing other things while I've been doing variety, and I gotta get my Elden Ring practice on. It starts end of June, question mark. I don't think there's an actual starting date. How did I perform? Pretty horribly. I did not finish Persona, no. So yeah, I'm not really practicing for no-hit. I'm mostly just practicing for like fast kills and not dying. Okay, that one was the slam. Why was that not the other one though? Yeah, I'll squeeze in Persona here and there, yeah. I just have, this is a way bigger priority right now. Nice. That move is so fucking bad. Did you guys see that? Yo, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? The move is already done, and I'm also like 3 meters away from him. Still die though. It's okay. We gotta learn it. I never heard of Elden Ring Bingo. How does it work? I've been watching on YouTube because of time zone nonsense. Well, welcome in. Elden Ring Bingo, how does it work? So there is 120 or so objectives. For example, kill Tree Sentinel. Or... yeah, why did I do that? Or kill Margit with 6 parries first. Or... kill 3 bosses that have the word God in their name. Stuff like that. Just like interesting objectives. And we put them all on a 5x5 board. And you play with an opponent, and whoever gets a bingo line first wins. It can be jumped. I know it can be, but it's not the most efficient to jump it. So I would like to learn to not. But if I have to, I will. So what I have to start doing with bosses is learn how to stagger more, keep up the pressure longer. Yep. Okay. Because the more you stagger, the less moves they do, and the less dangerous it is. If you fail first round, you're out. I actually don't know exactly what the format will be. Drop Tours, thank you for the 22 months sub. Thank you. That one is really tough. That's how you play Persona 5, play it for 100 hours straight and then never beat it. No, I plan on beating it. If anyone's actually worried that I'm gonna just stop playing Persona 5, I won't. I do want to beat it. Like, I want to. I want to play. I like the game. Hi, Luby. Aggie is playing bingo, and Aggie's actually one of the best players in the world at that, so... okay. Don't charge attack on that opening move. Okay. So weapon in left hand is mostly used for if you're on your horse, when you get off your horse, you will be two-handing your weapon. Which is something that you're like, okay, that's not really, like, that's kind of a little bit niche, like, how important is that really? But when I was practicing with Chris yesterday, I actually realized, like, you're on your horse a lot, and getting off your horse and then having to two-hand your weapon is actually really inconvenient. So, when I watch Eggy, I always think, oh, it isn't that hard. Well, you can try it yourself. It is really hard. Bingo is, like, one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, like, in terms of gaming and, like, challenges. Good luck. I wanted to pop in and say I've been enjoying Persona 5 videos. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I think if you're too close when he goes for the jumping shield bash, it's best to run underneath and roll forward. I don't know which one you're talking about. He has 5 different shield moves. But you can, like, I think it's fine to just roll them all. I just have to, like, just make sure I'm not going too early. Did I tell Chris that Pouch Flask is superior? I did, but listen, Chris is also one of the best Elden Ring players in the world, whether you like it or not. And so I'm open to hearing him out on this. I'm gonna try it out for a little. This is training for an event. I seriously cannot tell the difference between those two moves. That is so difficult for me. Oh, are you kidding me? It's so weird watching and knowing how many heals you have. Yeah, I know. I'm sure the commentators would prefer to see my heals as well. Yes, that was Alan Wake music, yeah. Yeah, it does say also right here. Homie is not even holding on to his horse. Yeah. What you guys should do while I'm fighting this boss is look at the horse. The horse looks so weird during this fight. Like, especially when I'm in front of him. Are you kidding me? Fine. Having the playlist playing was a nice quality upgrade for the stream. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to Jericho for making it, by the way. Who's not here. Jericho's on a vacation. But, I've been really liking the music during the bingo. I do think at some point I will turn it off when we play games and stuff, just because I think it's better to be in game music mode. But just for practice and stuff like this, I really like it. Nice. I have to walk in. I spent 3 days when first playing Elden Ring just trying to take this dude down. Yeah, he's a toughie. I mean, like, I remember on everyone's first playthrough, this guy was a menace. Info on the event, exclamation mark, bingo brawlers. Hi, Kungor. I don't know if there will be any more Izzycon. Yeah, go to that website. You can read a lot. The second rune counter. Oh, it's because I usually have something in the bottom right corner that covers that rune counter. How am I feeling about my training? Confident, overwhelmed. Until yesterday, I was feeling really bad. But my training with Chris made me feel better. In general, I do feel pretty bad about like bingo in general. But as Aggie said, the only way through this, or the only way past this, is through it. So I might as well just learn to my best of my abilities. So I'm really gonna try my best. You know, and if my best ends up not being good enough, then that's just all it is. Whatever. L. And by that, I just mean like, because a lot of these players have been training the stuff that I'm learning right now for so long while I haven't been. I do have like a few more weeks, but I still don't have like unlimited time, you know? So I'm doing the best I can with the time limit that I have. And if I end up not winning a single game, then that's just life. But in past seasons, like, I definitely feel like I could have put actually more practice in as well. But this season, I really am giving, like, all my free time to practicing. Okay, I'm not gonna kill him. I want to try again. If you fall asleep at 6 watching bingo on Mitch's channel, you'll be able to wake up at 12 watching bingo on someone else's channel. True. You can give me tips on trees and then nah, I don't need it. I know what to do, I'm just not executing properly. Hi, Johnny. In the end, all that matters is you tried. Most of the time, making attempts is better than 100%, yeah. And you guys can see I'm trying my best. I'm putting the effort in. So, like, yeah, if it's not enough to do well in the competition, well, at least I tried. I want to reset. This will be a short stream, yeah, Corrupted. Hi, Brought-Man. I can't Taurus meet. Every time I watch bingo, I'm amazed at how strategic everyone is. I can never think about it like that. It is really difficult, honestly. Respect for the effort. Thank you. It's already 40 minutes, and I know streaming makes time fly sometimes. You ever use Chi Engine to practice certain moves? Yes. I actually have that on right now. What is the boss I'm most worried about? I don't really know if there is one. I guess like Millennia, but I probably have to give Millennia like a few days of just exclusive Millennia practice, but I'm not really worried about like a boss specifically. Isn't that crazy how far we've come in Elden Ring where like bosses aren't even the problem? Yeah, my Radon has gone really good, which is amazing because Radon is such an important boss. I am way better at PCR than Millennia, yeah. Like, I need a lot of PCR practice as well, but like, I am so much better at Radon than Millennia. Reading chat while playing is crazy. Yeah, I need to read chat less. Nice! Oh my god, that's awesome. Nice! Yo, a little hitless tree sentinel action. I'm dying on purpose, so I can try again. Huge. No, there's no hitless for Dawn Square, but there is a hitless Remembrance Square. So it's like, yeah, you can hitless for Dawn. There's no DLC bosses in base game, but there is DLC bingo as well, which I will be practicing in a few weeks. Hi, Almer Johnny. Hi, say hi, 28. Just found out about Elden Ring, started my first game. Wish me luck. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, I got hit on purpose there. Yeah. Oh my god, Lion King, yeah, I hope you love them. Okay, bad. So again, the goal with fighting bosses is make them stagger as much as possible, because that just makes them less dangerous. Okay, that was the swing. Interesting. This is the slam down. Okay. The last few hours of the rando race, well, spoiler, I was horrible. Nice. Yeah, it was fun. I do think it was fun. Okay, I knew that was way too early when I did it, yeah. Okay. How much time till real matches? Like 4 weeks or so. Oh my god, if I was doing the power stance strat, okay, like I probably still wouldn't have won or anything, but I would have done way better, yeah. I just wasn't doing that, I don't know. Okay, lock in. This time I'm gonna try and actually kill him and then we move on. Fuck, I was hitting. Okay, yeah, my tree sentinel's gone so much better, dude. That's crazy. Okay, now we're gonna run from the first step to gate front in a nice line. Yeah, Godric's whirlwind thing is pretty goofy. Like, basically when you're trying to hit hill as Godric, you need to just like always be aware of that move coming out. Oh, CBD would like to race one day, okay. Well, I don't really do Elden Ring races that often, so. The power stance strat is boring to watch, you think so? I like a power stance, I think it's fun. I like when bosses stagger in general, I think it's fun. So yeah, we have to be very intentional. A lot of the players have been telling me, like, you're doing all these random little things when you play, and you have to be way more intentional with every single movement you make. So I have to be much more aware of all that stuff. Oh, I also have to learn how to walk and also press Y at the same time to pick something up. The signature random roll is gone. Well, the rolls happen when I'm trying to sprint and I accidentally roll. So, like, I don't know. That'll probably happen again. It's more like this stuff. I didn't realize how much of a difference this stuff actually made. But apparently it makes a massive difference. Okay, we have to go fight Godskin Apostle. I am so... And the funny thing about Godskin Apostle is, like, I asked Chris to teach it to me, but Chris while he's still better than me at that boss for sure, like he didn't really know how to fight it that well either. It was kind of just like, try your best. I would teleport, but we gotta practice the lines. I've become so aware of my random rolling since I saw Mitch point out when you do it, yeah. I know only bosses, but lines are important too. Lines are like my worst problem. Is this line more efficient than grabbing the smithing stone one in the church? What? The smithing stone one in the church? Oh, college church? It depends on if you need that or not. Hi Goblin King, hi him Beardoni. Okay, that was a nice clean line. If not as clean as it could have been, I guess. Okay, do we want to be getting this grace? I'm not sure if we do. Because you get a Stake America anyway. Oh yeah, I guess it could be our Dawn Grace or whatever, yeah. Whatevs. Okay, so what did we learn about Apostle? We learned some phase 2 tricks. And we learned, honestly, I didn't learn a lot about Apostle yesterday, but regardless, we still have to fight him and practice him, so here we go. Again, like any other boss, just keep up the pressure as much as I can. Bad. That's a good one that I learned. That's actually a nice punish spot. L. Yeah. Do the ball. That's a big punish that I learned as well. I am immortal, yeah. Lost Valentino, thank you so much for the 4-month sub. He actually looks pretty sick. I never realized he's kind of cool. It sounds like, though, in general, you're not going to be fighting this guy with, like, really low stats. I mean, maybe, like, you could rush it, I guess, but yeah, it doesn't really sound like people rush this guy, like, extremely early, so you could probably survive a hit or two, you know. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then we're gonna retry Yerby. Alright, welcome back, everyone. Time to learn this boss. I'm gonna lock in. Let's see how this goes if I lock in. Well, I have no death on now, but... okay, fine. What's with this hat? I just realized. Yeah, that move is tough. I thought I was gonna stagger. Frick, man. Yep. Helium, thank you for the Prime sub. Stagger, barely know her. So true. Mr. Monochromo, happy 2 years! I love this song. Guys, morning stream vibes are so different than night stream, but I kind of like it. I have been dabbling more with, okay, that move's screwing me. I mean, depends on where I'm standing, but it's tough to... They're not, like, incredible stagger timing. Kate, thank you for the tier 3! Whoa! For 31 months. Thank you, Kate. Holy crap. Yeah. I've been kind of, like, irritated these days that I don't have a single evening off, really. And, like, I do want to keep my schedule, like, mostly the same as it currently is, but I think some days where I'm, like, really trying to have an evening off. Like, I know I have days off, like, technically, because, like, I work evenings, technically. But having the day off versus having a night off is a completely different thing. Ain't no one relaxing during the day. I'm, like, just working all day during the day, and then I work all day during the evening, and then I don't have any chill time. So on days where I want to have an evening off, or an evening to myself, I think I'll just start stream at like 4 and then end at like 10. That's a decent amount of time. And it's not that different than what it is now. Just sometimes. Just announcing my retirement as if. Wednesday and Sunday? Does Dawn have Wednesday and Sundays off? Is that why you say that? Suicidal Kirby, thank you for the Prime sub. Oh no, Jax, I hope your dog's okay, gonna be okay. Oh my god. I wish you the best. No, I don't have another job I go to, no, but I work in the day, like I do stream things in the day. Or just like errands in general, and it's just like annoying me. Didn't have any stamina. Yo, no falling downstairs jokes. I'm actually in pain. Like, my neck is still fricked. Yeah, I fell flat on my back. Horrible. What? He does a follow-up like that? What the fuck? I've never seen that in my life. Alright, fine. Note to self. Don't stand there ever again. Elia, I felt just like that, exactly. Yeah, no, I actually hurt myself pretty bad. But it's not, I don't think it's serious, but like my neck really hurts. But no, the fall was definitely bad. If I was an old person, like I definitely would have been sent to the hospital. Good thing I'm not, I guess. That move, I do not know how to dodge that. I'm gonna dabble with actually just trying to stay like left / behind him. This might be the hardest boss in the game. I'm actually serious. I'm actually serious, by the way. I think this is the hardest boss in the game. Bring a practice. It's like when you know you can play. There's a Discord for like not the official league, but like they call it Bingo Club, and it's actually like really competitive. Like some of them are better than some of the players in the competitive league, in the real league. Hi Seb. You missed an hour of stream. Yep. Okay, I didn't have stamina. I should have crouched. Interesting. That's a new tech I learned yesterday. I was trying to heal. I forgot it's not there anymore. Okay. I have to practice Noble's, or what's his name? Dragonkin, not Noble Skin. Oh yeah, what are the patches of, is there like a patch notes or anything? Is there anything interesting? Wait, why is he following up sometimes? Why is he following up sometimes? Why is he following up sometimes? Why? 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 How many hours? I actually don't know. I'm not gonna open Steam because it's gonna get confused. Time for me right now is 1:55 p.m. I am on early today because I'm not gonna stream for that long. I have places to be tonight. People to see, specifically Bruno Mars. I'm actually excited for Bruno Mars. There are some artists where like even if you're not currently a massive fan, you know they'll put on a good show, and Bruno Mars is definitely one of them. Yeah, I'll take some stories, sure. He strikes me as a great live performer. I agree. I think he'd be amazing. He also has like 10 shows in Toronto for some reason, which I don't know why. He's bored. Like, I think he unironically has 10 shows in Toronto. Yeah, the opener is the guy from Victorious, which I'm actually so excited to see. I don't know what his real name is. Leon, I think, actually. Something like that. Oh, really? Dude, bro, that's awesome. Leon Thomas? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ray would have been cool. I only know that one song by her. This is so Stardew Valley coded. Why? Why and how? It's been fun being in a Souls grind. Like, Bingo gives me anxiety, but regardless of all that, obviously, like, this is kind of like what my stream career started with, almost. And I'm a pretty competitive, grindy person. So it's been fun getting back into a grind like this. Stagger. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to find the best way to get to his back during these moves. Are you not allowed to heal? You can heal, but I'm trying to like learn it so I can no-hit it, basically. Not like you need to no-hit it, but obviously that's better. There will not be a Dark Souls 3 stream soon. Unless I get invited to a Dark Souls 3 event. Yeah, this is my favorite of all the playlists. This one is, yeah, the title of this is, I want to chill with a somewhat eclectic mix, but overall vibe is mostly the same. That's what this playlist is, and I love it. Again, just a reminder, I don't think we're usually fighting this guy with this low stats. At least it doesn't sound like anyone really does that. But it's good to be able to do it if I need to. If I died to this guy during a bingo game, you know I'm doing this. Wall Shark, sure, but I don't want to like overguess, you know. Like, yeah, you'll probably get a +4 weapon or something. I mean, I could practice that too, but I need to practice just this first. I do play Slay the Relics. I thought I'd turn that extension off. Yeah, didn't upgrade the weapon, didn't upgrade my stats. Mainly focus fighting with the type of weapon you're likely to have. Well, you're likely to have any weapon. And if you are gonna have one, you're gonna have a great sword, which is what this is, so. Liza P, Dance Pad, BRB2 grind. Yeah, don't talk about that. Is that supposed to be a reference to the windmills? Is that why he's here? So many chat rules. Hi, you have a nice voice. I plan to fall asleep while listening to you. Okay, good night. Yeah, you know what? One, like, the most, like, concrete tip Chris gave is maybe try just fighting him mid-range. And I actually do think that's better than trying to go behind him. Maybe it's not as fast, but, like, If I'm doing an apostle race against someone who can no-hit this guy, they can have it. You know what? They can have it. Let's try and fight him more mid-range. I love the song. Oh damn, Sage, that sounds stressful. Yeah, like Mitch said, well, he said this about Rolana, but this is probably for a lot of bosses, but like, practice it until you can no-hit it, and then never actually no-hit it in a real game. Chat, maybe exclamation mark rules? I don't know. The rules are mostly common sense, to be honest. Though a lot of people might not agree with that, they are. The rules are like, don't dox me, don't talk about me privately if you know me off stream. Don't flirt with me, don't come into chat with a flirt, you're gonna get banned. Don't be an asshole. Like that sort of stuff. That's so many rules. Oh, I thought I jumped. Fuck, I pressed the jump button. I don't know why I didn't jump. Maybe I didn't have stamina. How has bingo practice been? Fine. Like, practice is practice. You know what? At least my Radon isn't this bad. Like, I definitely still need to learn Apostle because he's an Altus boss, he's a God boss, he's his own square, I think. Is he his own square? I think he is, yeah. But on the bright side, it's not Radon that's this difficult. I could do a no death mode, but... Hi, YouTube viewer here. Wanted to wish you good luck with practice. Hope you do well next game this season. Thank you. Thank you so much. I also hope I do well. It's like saying there's so many laws, officer, I couldn't possibly remember if murder was on that list. That's crazy. Is that from something? I don't want to practice with no death. Just kill me. Chat is chatting. So true. I'm curious because some chats might have rules that sound like common sense but are not common sense. Like, don't focus on my appearance. It sounds logical, but I don't know if making a compliment to the looks is okay in that chat. I mean, so just if you're not sure, then just don't. It's easier that way. Unless you really have to tell the girl that you think she looks extremely pretty today, you know what I mean? But it's like, I mean, I don't know, you can use your own just like common sense discretion also, like. Like, yeah, Parky, I really like your hair. Okay, thanks. But it's like, yo, Parky, like, can we get married? You're so beautiful. That's a little weird, right? I'm out here grinding. You think I want to be told that I want to get married? No. Yeah, that's a follow-up we don't want to see on that. Okay, I have to avoid that. Also, we can turn on this cool thing where it shows me his stagger bar. Can we get Bingus? You are so party, sure. Okay, I swear I pressed jump. I don't know why I didn't jump. I watch from streamers that the rule is usually more for newer people, first-time chatters commenting on superficial stuff. I mean, same. Like, if a long-time chatter is like, yo, your makeup looks nice today, it's like, thanks. But if a first-time chatter comes in and all they say is like you're hot or whatever, I mean, yeah. We're probably gonna insta-ban you. You mentioned Bingo Club earlier. I just joined, started playing last week. It's blessed. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, there's some crazy gamers in there. Like talking to people in real life. Exactly. What a good way to put it, actually. Things like bingo and rando, is there a good way to learn routing? In my opinion, the best ways to learn routing is to watch the good gamers play and just memorize what they're doing, or have one of those people sit with you while you're playing and then tell you what you do wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of normal chatters who turn into weird pervs. That's always a bummer. It's honestly really fun having all the guys like coach me individually because they all have good things, like good niche things to teach me. That the last guy like didn't notice, but the next guy noticed, you know what I mean? Like Dom is the first one who mentioned the rolling, I think. I don't think Mitch did. And then Chris mentions this other thing, and then CBD mentions this other thing. I don't know. Aggie, of course Aggie would help me. Everyone would help me. No one gatekeeps. Like, I've said this before, but I think everyone would like to see me succeed. Everyone wants to see everyone succeed, but I think, like, everyone knows my experience with bingo and, like, how much I'm working hard for this. I feel like anyone would help me if I asked them to. Like, everyone is just so nice and normal. Nice. sad. I don't know what incel rehab is, but I don't think it's a nice thing. I guess I can assume what it means. Yeah, I started doing crouch riposte. Yeah, it's really helpful. Whoa, Tolan, that sounds insane. You're waiting for a second message? No, that person's been chatting. Bye, Mr. Ferret. Thanks for coming. Rip. I didn't think you'd follow up. Yeah, that guy's gonna go to my YouTube and say, yo, this girl bans for nothing. Used to be an incel and you realize a better way to act after being here. Oh, is that what it means, you think? You think it's a positive thing? Yeah, maybe. Should I unban him? You know what? You know what you do in times like this where like maybe I banned wrongfully? You wait for their unban request, and if the unban request is like... If the unban request is like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what I did wrong, or like, I didn't mean that in a weird way, then that's chill, then I'll unban. But sometimes the unban request is like, your mom's a hoe and you're all losers and fuck you and I hate your boyfriend. And then you're like, okay, then the ban was good. Okay, if everyone thinks it was meant to be positive, maybe I'll unban. The lab dogs one? I do not remember that. I hate this boss! There, he's back. Oh my god, the Zap White Knight, that was funny. Hi Minnie, look, I'm wearing the shirt you got me, Minnie. I love it. No, it's okay, Stesh. I misunderstood what you said. Sorry about that. The chat told me I was wrong. It does fit me well, yeah. That didn't stagger. I'm doing boss practice, yeah. This is a neat little trick. I like this one. That's like my favorite punish. What the hell is this song? Splatoon? I do have a strat for BBH, Mini. I can show it to you. Am I trying to hit list? I'm trying to beat at low level, yeah. Okay, I was gonna take a break and show Mini how to fight Bellberry Hunter real quick. Mini, the strat is gonna change your life. It's not like maybe the fastest way to fight it, but it's the easiest and safest. It's not that slow either. Cat, I bet you Cat gave this song to Jericho. Bye, Jax. I hope it's okay. Wait, that wasn't Jax. Wait, I thought Jax was talking about their dog. It was Izzy. What? 2 people's dogs are at surgeries? Bye, Izzy. I hope your dog's okay. You thought it was Chipmunk, yeah. Today is dog surgery day. Oh no. Is there a boss? Is there a square to beat a boss just parrying? No. Hey, Gobitron, thank you. Is this not where this is? I'm trying to make like a one line to this shack. But I don't know exactly where the shack is. Yeah, I definitely missed it. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Margit parry only. I think it's fine, whatever. I mean, it's 6 parries. More left from the uphill bonfire. Yeah. I'm gonna go from here and see. I know I can't clean up like every single route because there's like infinite routes you can do. But probably this. But the common routes that you do, like this, for example, I think we need to learn these lines. Okay, so it is in that forest. Okay, I see. I forgot to re-enable 7TV for a minute. I was like, why am I able to read full sentences in the chat right now? True. Can you dig? You can ask him. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, yeah, so I think this was, yeah, it was that mark. Nice. Okay, so do you... How easy is he to kill when I'm low level? Not that easy. I don't know what the talking is. I should learn. I hope it doesn't sound weird. It took me 20 minutes to reset my password to get to Twitch to ask the playlist. Exclamation mark playlist. It was made by Jericho Jelly. Shout out to Jericho, who's not here. They're all on his YouTube. Hi, let me in, please, FFS. Do you need to pick this up? I don't know if you do. Alright, Minnie, are you ready to see me fight BBH? Can you hit him once and rest? I don't think so, but maybe it's worth a try. Just exhaust dialogue, okay. No, I think sometimes if you have a good weapon and all that, it actually is worth just hitting him, because you hit him like twice and he dies. Alright, Manny, look at what you do. You stand behind him. Go behind. He does shield bash. Go behind. Okay, and then shield bash. Behind. Shield bash. Behind. Shield bash. Behind. Shield bash. But make sure you're not standing in front of him when he shield bashes, because then it'll explode. Like, this is not the best way to show you this because he's inside this stupid little hut and you can't really see. But if you're not in this stupid little hut, it's like basically 100% consistent. And depending on your weapon, you could be a little more greedy with the attacks. See that, yeah, I do have time for a top rotation. See, so you can see why this is like maybe not the fastest way to fight, but it's pretty consistent and it's really easy. It's not like the slowest thing you could ever do as well. Like, it's not that bad. There you go. Look how consistent this is. It's gorgeous. Okay, game, laugh at me. Why don't you? You can jump that grab. Well, in Dragon Bear, you can do the exact same strat, you know? But he is really tanky. I'm pretty sure every single BBH can fight him like this, including Elmer. And there we go, nice and easy. God, it's already 2:30, bro. Holy crap. Okay, let's go back to Apostle. No! You know what? Okay, I'm gonna bash my head against the wall against this guy. So let's go to Dragonkin. I think Dragonkin will be easier. I just need to like relearn his moveset. So I'm just gonna go learn Dragonkin real quick. People are trying to explain in writing. Yeah, but there you go. It's nice. Somber Stone too. There is Dragonkin Square, yeah. So, the Dragonkin strat is to go in the knee pit, right? But Aggie's been telling me that he stopped doing that strat and he just does the bait the attacks out and hit the head strat. So let's actually try that. Because while the knee pit is like kind of easy, in phase 2 it's not as easy. And you'd be dying. So let's see if the head attack is better. You got better at Radon, but it's not consistent. Did you watch Chris train me? Chris taught me a lot of good stuff. Hi, Seeks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're gonna watch it? Yeah, you should also watch it when Mitch taught me. Like, both of them really helped me a lot. This boss is so underrated. He is so cool. So, like, when do you hit the head, though? Oh, here? Wait, I don't even like this strat more. L. I kind of like the knee pitch strat. You just gotta be a little more careful. Like, I don't know. Impressed with the work ethic. Every time I get on Twitch, you're grinding bingus. I'm trying my best. Thanks. Honestly, all of Chris's training was really solid. If you have issues with the bosses that Chris taught me, you should go watch it. Like, it was actually really, really good. were locked in, yeah. You're fed up with bingo? Yeah, don't blame you. Chris, former king of all video games. Dude, day streams fly by. Like, they really do. If I stream even like 8 hours in the day, it actually just flies by. I'm gonna go back to the legs. I do not believe in this head strat. Like, you don't even get headshots, bro. Like, barely. I'm chilling on my balcony watching the stream in the sunset, dude. That sounds so cozy. When I was in Sarajevo, I used to, like, cause it's like time zones and jet lag and all that, I would wake up at like 6 a.m., like 5, 6 a.m. and just exist. And I'm like, hey, what do I do with my day now? So me and Aggie just went to like the cafe and waited for the breakfast food to come out. And we just played word games with the sunrise. It was actually really nice. Like, this is way better than the head strat. You just have to be careful if this happens. Because if this happens, it's pretty hard to go back. Training, yep, training. What board games do I play? I like Catan. It might be worth it to go to his head. We should try. Oh, that hit me? Oh my god. Okay, now on this next attempt, let's, when he staggers, we'll jump over to his head and see if it's better to get like a lot of leg shots or like one headshot and a riposte. The other day I did a 9.5 hour shift and I barely felt it because I ended at 7. There was still like, yeah, 100%, yeah. Crazy hitbox. What? Yeah. He is a long boy. I'd have to get on the horse. Any bosses you have no appreciation for? Tree Sentinel maybe. Okay, I did that maybe the worst way I possibly could have. L. Bro, the headshots don't even do that much more damage. Do they do like any more damage? Like, I guess it would have to do more, but I don't think it's worth it to go to the head. Riposte is possible, but unless the riposte is like really powerful, I just don't think it's worth it. Let me try a little bit more to stay in the front. I just don't think you'd get as many. I don't know. don't think it's better. What do you guys think? Does he take more damage in his hands than behind the knees? No, that makes sense, yeah. Like, I expected that. But if you get more hits at the knees, then it doesn't matter if it does more damage. I kind of think the knee strat is honestly just better. I like baiting a front attack, running to your left foot, to your left, and charge attacking. Okay, let's try that. Zimlich, thank you so much for the prime. Thank you, thank you. I6, yo, thank you for the brand new sub. Fuck, I did the thing. Also, I think it's worth learning to claw. There's like a million things you need to all be doing at once in these games. But not everyone claws if you don't want to. Like, Seb doesn't claw. Okay, insane whiff, but okay. I didn't know he goes twice, I guess. I don't know. I don't know which strat is better. Let's go back to the legs and see if how to do that when it gets to phase 2. Because I'm down for that strat. I just need to be able to dodge when the time comes. I think there is a chance we would be doing this much damage. I think that Dragonkin could be a rushable. Like maybe it's more likely that you come here, you grab all the upgrades, go upgrade to +7, and then come fight him. But I think you need to be able to fight him if you want. I mean, it's not a very hard boss. Like, this is a +0 and the damage is yellow. Right? You just have to be worried about if this happens. Hey, Veronimo. Thank you. What am I doing wrong? I think CBD told me, like, I'm not standing in the knee pit properly if that happens. I swear we used to go on the horse for this, to be honest. Maybe that was when we had the Uchi and you're guaranteed to bleed, but I really feel like I remember doing this. Yeah, okay, that's why you don't want the horse. Because if that happens, you can't really dodge that well. The riposte is worth there. I actually don't think it is, just based off of my testing. It doesn't feel like... Like, I feel like the hits you can get and the time that it takes you to go to the riposte, I don't think is worth it. If only you could riposte his butt like a bloodborne pig. I feel like that's one of those sentences, if you told someone from a million years ago, they would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay. Like, see this? One more charged R2 I think is the same as like a riposte. Yeah, now you're kind of cooked. Yeah. Maybe now you just start fighting his head though, if that happens. I didn't have stamina. Huh. You think Dragonkin did knee surgery? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess with a greatsword you want to R1 to hit his head. That's something I have to keep in mind too, because I don't really know weapons that well, because I only use like 4 different weapons in my life. Okay, nice. I need to keep in mind, like, okay, this weapon, even though I don't know it, let me just test out the R1 and the R2 and see if there's a more vertical one that'll be useful for like a dragon or something like this. Why is this harder than I thought? You hate this Dragonkin's little teeth. I think the Dragonkin's face looks really cool. This whole boss is so cool. I feel like they could have done more with them. So 4 charge R2s, the greatsword. Okay, I'm trying to stay closer to the foot. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, don't stay closer to the foot. That's fine. Oh yeah, there is a custom dungeon crawler Carl here. It's nice, isn't it? Speaking of which, I bought the new book yesterday. I'm not like caught up to it, but I bought it yesterday because I went to the bookstore after I fell down the stairs and cried. Eggy treated me to a book haul. So I just got all the books that I needed to buy still. Why can't I lock onto his head? Yeah, I'm alright. Honestly, my, like, upper back, lower neck actually really hurts. I don't think it's, like, serious. Like, it's fine. I think I really freaked it up, like, temporarily. But in terms of, like, really serious issues, I'm fine. I'm not gonna lie, if I went to my doctor and said I fell down the stairs, he would laugh at me. I'm fine. If it persists, like, I'll go maybe, but what is the doctor gonna do? I don't think doctors should do that personally. That might be a hot take. Maybe it is better to fight him up here. It's too, like, inconsistent in the back. Bye, Stash. Thanks, Chai, for getting me unbanned. See ya, dude. Wall near? I don't know if it's like wall near. Okay, I'm only dying here because I'm trying to experiment with jumping to hit his head during that move, because that's like the only move you can hit his head, and I don't think you should do it. I really don't know what the best way to fight this guy is. I'm gonna keep trying in front. What is this slow music? I'm not in the mood for slow music. Let's do a little hype, maybe even a lot of hype. Your strategy to fight this guy is to leave. It's a pretty solid one, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I can get another hit. Surprise your enemies by attacking them directly from the front. Okay, nice. Honestly seems slower. Hi Blanks, it's honestly going okay. Did a lot of learning with Chris yesterday and it helped me a lot. How are you? That is not a good punch move. Weapon is +0, yeah. And I also haven't leveled myself up at all. Again, I don't know if we would be fighting him properly this low. But I do think in most scenarios you do fight him relatively low, so I need to practice that. So much bingo, Blink, so much bingo. We're all like... Bingo has gone really sweaty since season 1 at least. Bingo is overly sweaty. Blanks, by the way, when you fight this guy, do you fight him in the knee pit or do you fight him in the front? No, nothing with that setup is gonna be worth it. Imagine if Leon Kennedy saw this and go, whoa. Okay, I guess during that move we can just come back here. What the fuck? Where do I have to stand to get the damn riposte? Fight him in the front beta, the overhead slam for charger 2 openings. On his head. Okay, so there is a head opening. Is this supposed to be a phase 2? That does not look like a halfway health bar to me. Oh wait, so what are your charger 2 openings then? Where do you hit his arms? I kind of want to say for the first half of the fight, the knee pit is just objectively better, like it just is. Unless I'm just not taking all my advantages, but for the first half of the fight, I actually think knee pit is better, and then once he starts getting a little inconsistent, then go to the front. The slow arm, and then you attack his arm. Okay. It's faster until he starts slamming. Yeah, I think so. I think it actually is. What you were doing is how I fight it. Blanks, do you happen to be like really good at Apostle perchance? I think that boss might be my kryptonite. You suck? Okay. I don't think anyone's good at Godskin Apostle. Everyone I ask just like doesn't really know how to fight him that well. Okay, so maybe you fight him until you get 2 charges. Or staggers, I mean. Where do I get the riposte? Maybe the strat for Apostle is just make sure you have enough health when you fight him, and that's all it is. To be fair, I don't really think people are rushing Apostles, so... Right, I definitely have to practice leveling my weapon. I never do that. And also just myself. What are we working on? We're working on this guy. You know what? I also thought it was random that Apostle was at windmill, but then he starts doing that spinning move, and then this also spinning move, so it kind of starts to make sense. Hi, David. Going to plus 12 right away is never a bad idea, and you can just do that with Shifra plus Altus Tunnel. Yeah, just Shifra can get you to plus 9, right? Which is still pretty good. Oh, Caleb 4s. Okay, that's a good idea, yeah. Yeah, I need to stop leaning so much on the Altus Tunnel. Like, it kind of seems like not a lot of people do that. Yeah? No. One sec. It was a seller man. But he was very persistent with knocking. Why? Honestly, I feel like being like a door-to-door salesman, that's probably the worst job, man. Like, actually, fuck that. Does anyone want to see you? I don't think so. How is practice going? It's okay. Practice is practice. Like, I'm kind of bad, but that's what practice is, you know? At the end of the day, it's a job. I mean, yeah, it's still a job that I would hate. No, I'm not shaming anyone who has that job. I'm just saying that job seems like it really sucks. What? Okay. I'm much better than you, really? I lost a game. Well, I don't know if that's why, but I was playing a game recently where I really wanted to this square and I kept dying. And so I really need to make sure I know how to fight it. Everything is hard with like no health though, honestly. Like obviously this boss is not actually that hard, but a reference kill? Is there like stuff I'm doing like proper wrong that would help me? Practice for Elden Ring Bingo, which at this point we should make a command for it. Yeah, the niche strat. I'm testing back and forth because we used to do the niche strat in season 1, but it kind of, I don't know. I actually think the niche strat is better for the first half of the fight, and then for the second half of the fight to go in front of his face. Maybe you are staying too much in front of him when he doesn't move. It's better to rush to his leg. Okay. You slide from the knee. Yeah, that's why I think it's better on phase 2 to switch to the front. Because the knee isn't consistent. That hitbox is not that bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Speaking of hitbox. You died. L. You know what we should mod in the game? When they say you died, there should be the guy doing the L Fortnite dance. That would make me feel better, honestly. The stand move. Yeah, same. Very tree balls of him, huh? Endangered honeybee! Whoa! Thanks so much for the brand new sub. The song is called Love You, Love You, Love You. What the hell? Yeah, I didn't have stamina. Okay, I'm being greedy. Let me be a little safer. You shan't be so greedy. Clearly song was a message for someone. True. 3 R2s is the same as a riposte. Coming from Archipelago video, yay! Well, I'm glad you liked it. Your hair looks great, thank you. Okay, you gotta go in the pointy part of his face to get the riposte. Okay, yeah, if that happens, I don't even think it's worth going to his face. Did he just stagger? Oh, I kind of like this strat that I'm doing right now. This is pretty solid. Oh. Ah! Yeah, I'm actually doing really well here. Okay, I'm gonna let him kill me so we can retry. That was hitless, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Hi, Keeper, don't care, thank you. Hi, Mustafa. Yeah, that was super clean. Yeah. Thank you. I feel like, okay, I think going to the back half at the start and then changing to the front half for the second half is maybe the fastest way, but I feel like switching the strats is maybe like a little bit too complicated. I kind of think he's really slow and it's actually kind of easy. Gotta be careful. I didn't mean to roll there. That's probably what Dom was talking about. I meant to sprint. I have a question for any knowers. When you're on his legs about to swipe, you can jump attack his head. Ooh, wait, which swipe? Yeah, L. If you like don't fully charge your weapon, like you do a charge or two, but you charge it like halfway, like you wait like half the time, does it make a difference? Or do you only have like full charge or two and then just half damage? There's no such thing as like a half charge or two. I am really curious because I do half charge R2s a lot, but I don't know if that even matters. No halves. Okay, so I might as well just be doing a half R2 instead of a half. Okay, L. When you're on his legs about to swipe and turn, you can jump attack his head. Is that the movie you were talking about? What is, you gotta be careful. Someone made this compilation of the commentators, bingo commentators, saying, gotta be careful. He's gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful. It's like mostly Dom, but it's everyone says it, all the commentators. I'm even in it. It's so annoying. Yeah, you can probably find it easily. The move after. So you're saying I can turn and jump attack his head when he's gonna swipe? I don't understand. It's 2.5 minutes. I don't know if a single person actually finished that video. On the very first movie did this attempt where he tried to turn. I don't know, I don't really understand. Maybe I should see a video. Like that? Oh, you finished it? Why? Or this, what you're talking about? I'm talking about this. How do you turn and hit his head? Oh, you jump over the swipe? Huh. I did it! This boss Loki kinda easy once you actually practice. You know who is not Loki kinda easy once you actually practice? Apostle. I have put more hours into Apostle than I have this guy, and I still can't fight Apostle. You know? Why do I use Wired? I use Wired because it's annoying to disconnect. Like to maybe disconnect or have connection issues. And speaking of which, when I do bingo games, I'm gonna use different headset because these earphones are slightly delayed sometimes, which honestly I don't mind for anything except for Elden Ring bingo. For Elden Ring bingo, like being precise on noise really actually matters a lot, and I just don't have the time for that. But I do love these earphones, but for bingo I just can't. Oh my god, Globin, that's so annoying! I hate it. That's a little delayed. I'm not getting hit because I'm far enough away, but if I was dodging it, I missed the dodge. I want to jump dodge more often. I feel like when someone jumps an attack, that means they really know a fight well, you know? Funny when you dodge a little bit late like that, or early, or whatever the hell just happened, and he does that stupid little like hands straight jump. It's so stupid. I recently embraced wireless controller with dongle, and it's worked perfect. Oh, I like a dongle. Dongle is chill, yeah. Like my earphones have a dongle, but proper Bluetooth is definitely got issues. Jericho, we've been getting a lot of compliments on the playlists. Someone said that they made a whole Twitch account or like logged back in after a while to get your playlist. I will also say my favorite is the eclectic one by far. club. Oh, we can listen to the club. The club would be good to listen to during times like this, actually. Oh! No! Oh god, the jump is actually a little risky. The jump is risky. Maybe I should stop doing it. Fuck. I don't know. I really want to jump. That's so cool. I want to enter the club feeling fine and leave hours later not knowing when I am is the title of this playlist. I had a feeling for another one. I want to feel like I'm listening to the radio, but it's all video game music. That's pretty cool. I am down for that. What are you practicing for? Elden Ring bingo tournament coming up. Okay, that's fine. I was just seeing if I could do that, and I think the answer is you can. A lot of Alan Wake is chill. And Yotenyo. Does your nails bother you? Honestly, no. I feel like when bingo actually starts, I'll probably cut my nails down, but like, they really don't really make a difference. The only time maybe my nails get in the way, but I don't even think they get in the way, I think this would be hard anyway, is if I'm trying to menu. Well, actually, I'm doing it fine now. And then you do this shit, and you have. Honestly, I'm doing this totally fine. I don't know. Honestly, the nails don't really make a difference. Never mind. Nice punch. Hi, Rude Rambo. My least favorite? I don't know. I don't think I've listened to the rest enough to know a least favorite. Considering getting my nails done, I'm scared I'm gonna break them. So what if you break them? I whiff at the tummy. Concert is tonight. I'm actually leaving soon. I'm gonna end stream soon. Unfortunately. Again, I wanted to start earlier, but my damn computer couldn't turn on, okay? I was ready to start earlier, which is annoying. I woke up early for a reason. But honestly, we got some good practice in. Like, better than nothing, right? Going to 1 of 5 Bruno Mars events. Yeah, I know. Bro's got like infinite concerts going right now. I don't like standing that close to his legs, so you can't see what moves he's doing. Like, you can kind of tell a little, but it's not as easy to dodge. I'm not playing Domo, no. Just DM me. Nope. Have you thought about not having computer issues? Dude, I've had sponsor meetings that I've had this issue for, and I'm like DMing my agent. I'm like, yo, my computer's not turning on, like I'm gonna be late, sorry. And obviously they don't care about that. It just looks bad on my end, you know? Okay, that's where you're supposed to jump, but yeah, my jump's not really working. We could turn on no death and see how to dodge that. Just don't turn it off. Yeah. We should also freeze that move. Well, okay, freezing the move is kind of tough because... Oh my gosh, Corrupted! Thank you for 5 more subs. Appreciate that. Freezing the move is tough because I'm not always going to be in that situation. Thanks for 1 more sub. Therefore, thank you for 30 subs today. Appreciate that. Okay, well that jump didn't work. I feel like you can only jump if you're like really close to his leg. My shirt is from JJK. Jericho, you should make a playlist. Maybe you already have this, but you should make a I'm driving in the car playlist. I feel like those kind of songs are their own vibe. Hi, Banjo. Good luck driving. Oh, thanks. I was talking about driving, yeah. Is that what you were referring to? Yeah, I'm going to Toronto. I need good luck for driving. Okay, that's nice, that's nice. Okay, so dodge earlier then. Thanks, Banjo. I'm gonna see Bruno Mars. Wrong move. Bye, Tay. For me to Toronto, it's an hour when there's no traffic. Went to a Metallica concert, that's cool. Okay, yeah, see, it's hard to practice because I need to like pretend like I'm in the like I'm gonna be standing here the whole time. With traffic, it's like 2 hours usually. No, I've never played near games. Okay, I see. So as soon as you can jump it if you do it as soon as he starts doing it. Nice. Yeah, we have trains, but they're slow. If he's at full, you can sit on the cat and then swipe every time. Is that death? I don't know how much damage that would have done. Oh my my god, Hamston! That's so exciting, congrats! And thank you for the sub. At this health, probably dead. Yeah, sometimes it's hard for me to know, like, sometimes things do damage and sometimes they just, like, stagger you back, you know? Like that, I think that just staggers you. Oh, I get hit here. Oh god, that's so cool. I gotta do that during a real match. Let's do a little reset. And just actually try and kill him with no cheats. $43 damn. My concert today is outside, but I think the weather is like 18, so I don't know if I should wear pants or if I have this like little skirt that I could wear. Okay, time to lock in. Bruno Mars tickets expensive? Well, now, because the concert's tonight. True banjo. No, it's outdoors. I think it's better to stand back here and bait this. Oh! Okay, I was too close. Wow, that head hitbox is a lot bigger than I thought. Fuck! Okay, fine. Fine! Mr. Noodle, thanks for the prime. Hi, Memphis. No, the concert's outdoors. I don't know what I said. Yeah, the fight was good, but it's not good enough, Banjo. It's just not. Oh, it'll get hotter because there's a big crowd. I agree. I agree. I think shorts will be fine. Okay, I definitely got to get those hits in at the start here. Very much giving a little GTA vibe. I'm so happy there's no hitbox on his legs, dude. That's so annoying when they have that. Like, I feel like I've really learned this fight, but Godskin Apostle, I have no idea. Banjo, do you know how to fight Godskin Apostle? It kind of seems like the strat is actually just have enough health to not die and then just dodge like you normally would, but like no crazy strats. Woo! God, it feels so good to actually get better at things. Holy shit. Now watch me just actually never have to fight Godskin Soldier in a game. I mean Dragonkin Soldier in a game. I actually really like this strat that I'm doing. I like this more than the go to the knee pitch strat. Like this is super consistent. Huge. Okay, let's do one more kill and then I'm probably gonna have to call it. Being critical of myself, Apostle is one of those fights I need to learn proper. Banjo, I don't think you can learn it proper. I don't think anyone knows how to fight Apostle proper. Like, I was fighting Apostle like the same way I'm fighting this guy. I just can't, like, learn it, you know? Let me ask my sister when she's gonna come. Really? Maybe I'll do some research on it. Yeah, getting better at things. Honestly, I need something like this. Like, I know Dragonkin Soldier is not that important and all that, but like, any progress that I could see myself making, it means like the world to me right now. Because I really am putting so much time, and like sometimes it feels like the progress that isn't really there. Hey, it's lucky. Wow, that's awesome. Shout out to Azaz for teaching me that. Yeah, so I think the strat is stand back there, and then he does these moves, and then, oops. Don't die to that. You want to go to his leg. Okay, she's leaving at 4. Okay. I'd say I fight Apostle alright, not as optimally as I should. Can you no-hit it, like, while still fighting aggressively? He does not repeat the same combos. Let me tell you. He cannot. He doesn't do that. He always switches it up. That's what makes him so tricky. Damn, Banjo. I gotta check your stuff out. Okay, why did that hit me? Yeah, true will. Actually, true. What's everyone's favorite Bruno song? I learned When I Was Your Man on piano. That was really fun. Yo, Apostle has so many attacks, man. Same, and the girls loved it in high school. That's cool. Get a little swing. That's a really great move to know, actually, that jump attack, because it puts you in the perfect position to riposte. Yo, it's a fucking scam. He spins during that move. That's why I keep getting hit, because I didn't notice that he spun. Stupid. Okay, L. 1,000 years, yeah. Okay, I need to learn, like, I can jump. If I'm gonna do that, I can't jump afterwards. Yeah, the Nier guys have been pretty mean to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so the way it works is, like, I stream for 8 hours, right? I play their song in really quiet volume, like I'm speaking over, you can barely hear it for 2 minutes. If they claim it, they get 100% of my ad revenue in those 8 hours. Isn't that a good system, guys? Isn't that a good system? Like, what the hell, dude? Yeah, like they can have the ad revenue that I was supposed to get in those 2 minutes, fine. But all 8 hours is insane. Yeah, there is Liam, but I don't really think that's the best way to do it. Damn, Banjo. Okay, maybe I'll hit you up. Is it slower or less consistent? Like a little bit of both. It's definitely viable. I would say it's close enough, but I think this is just better. Because you can't do the knee strap forever, but this you can do forever. So when the knee strat stops working, you have to know how to fight this phase as well. Let's do it again. Yup, Jericho, yup. I wonder if you can jump that. Not that I ever really need to, but I wonder. Alright, maybe last kill, maybe last kill, maybe last kill. I have to be careful if I have like claws or something, that it will look a lot different. I can't stagger as much. But I think you usually have a greatsword. Like, maybe not usually, but you very often have a greatsword. Wow, that is so nice. Also, Liam, where can I get extra magnets for that poster? I already used 3, but the other ones, like, were old and fell off. Display sells a 3-pack for 16. That is a very consistent jump if you're that close. Yeah, that was greedy. I don't know what the best thing to do is when he roars. Like, I'm trying to go in to go under his feet. I guess that is the best strat. Still. To just dodge that first hit though. Guy drop a dragon heart? Probably not, right? Does he drop anything useful? Oh, a halberd? Okay, that's nice. Okay, what? Like, that's annoying. Ow, that would hurt. Oh my god, Liam! Thanks for the $16 for display magnets. That's very generous. How goes practice? It's fine. I'm feeling pretty happy. It's obviously not perfect, but can't really expect that. Maybe I can learn Apostle. I don't know. I really feel like I can't, but maybe I can. Huge! Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. I've proper learned Dragonkin Soldier, bro. I just no-hit that. With a +0. Yay! That's nice. I feel very happy about that. I will never lose another game to not being able to fight Dragonkin Soldier. Okay, next on the list is Apostle for sure. We do have to dedicate a few days to Millennia, but I'm not ready for that yet. We gotta learn Apostle. FSB is okay. Let's go do one more Apostle. I don't even think I killed him, cause I'm so bad. I need to go, but maybe I can just get a kill, like a safe kill. Let me just level. Why not just level up? Pretend like Millennia Square is invisible to me, yeah. Okay, 20 health is realistic, right? I practiced the waterfowl close for 10 hours and I still can't do it consistently. Yeah, Millennia is definitely gonna be a multi-dayer. One Millennia Square, true. Nice. What is vacuum slice? That's horrible. What the hell? I don't have time for this. I do not know how to fight this boss. I don't know. Maybe I gotta get Banjo on a call here or something. I don't know, bruh. It's such a bad fight for me. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so bad at this, but I gotta go. Yay! Good day, good day. Even one boss learned properly. I mean, the Tree Sentinel is pretty good too. Tree Sentinel we also learned. But even one boss, two bosses learned well. That's an absolute dub for 2 hours, 3 hour stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. Tomorrow, I'm also gonna stream in the day. I'll probably start at 1 again. And my plans tomorrow are at 7. So I'm gonna go much later tomorrow. I'm gonna try and get a 6 hour stream in. Maybe start at 12. I don't know. Something like that, okay? So just so you guys know, another EU-friendly stream tomorrow. We're gonna be doing the same stuff tomorrow, practicing bosses. Tomorrow, we learn how to fight Apostle. Tomorrow, for sure, Apostle. Thank you guys. Check out the new YouTube video if you haven't. Otherwise, I have nothing else to say. And we'll raid Dom. Because we don't usually get to raid Dom. Bye. Thanks for being here, guys. Bye. Hit Domo with this one. Have fun. Thanks, everyone. I think Dom's gonna like this message. It's a bit of a weird one. Wow, the stream went actually by so fast. Like, 3 hours isn't that long, but 3 hours is a substantial amount of time. Yeah, the morning streams go so fast. Alright, bye guys, good night. Good day, have a nice day. Bye.